Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is your guy, Dr. Cortez D, affectionately known as Coach Sims. I want to give you a Thursday thought on today, but before I can even get started, please subscribe, please press like, please share on Instagram, Facebook, and even YouTube. I just want to give a quick Thursday thought about the 5 evidences of growth. What is the 5 evidences of growth? In other words, what's the evidence to know or to figure out if you've been growing or not out of this whole year? And I just want to talk about 5 things that come to my mind that I think will be very, very applicable and very, very key to just kind of, gauge yourself and just to try to see, where am I? Did I grow at all? Did I get things off my list? Did I scratch stuff off of my plan for this year to see, have I been growing? A good mentor of mine, the old pastor of mine, a bishop of mine told me that, hey, Bishop Roy Marshall, he said this when I was about 25 years old. He said, oh, that's my age. He said, if you're not growing, you're dying. And that has been an instant, direct, motivating scale to let me know, if I'm not growing, I'm dying at something. Something is failing. Something is getting away from me. So here's the 5 evidences of things of growth. You know if you're growing or if you've grown for something, if you grow internally. That's number 1. Number 2, when you have to grow up. Maturity. Number 3, when you have to grow away, make some changes, you have to leave. 4, when you have to grow apart, it's a separation that I have to do because I need to create boundaries, healthy boundaries. And number 5, when you grow by having a relationship with God. All right? I'll say it one more time. When you grow internally, when you make the choice to apply the personal development to yourself, some things about you that only you know and that only you have to recognize and acknowledge and to identify. Number 2, when you have to grow up and say, hey, I'm acting very petty. I'm acting very, very, very immature. It's some things that's been said to me that I don't even like about me. So it's time for me to grow up. Number 4, when I have to grow apart, when you have to say, I have to make this very executive decision because I'm not getting any better. But the only way I can go, I have to grow. In other words, the only way that I have to grow, I have to go. I have to leave. And I have to be okay, be at peace with God, within myself, to just let people be and let it be with where they are. And even just jobs, even career choices, even family. It's all over the place how healthy it is to make that decision for yourself, just to see if what you're feeling and what you need to do applies to you. And then the last one is when you grow by having a relationship with God. A lot of people, they say, well, hey, I believe, but do I have a regular relationship? So by having something that you can make priority, that you can apply, because many people don't believe in God. And there's a void, there's an absentee that's happening, that's been there, that they don't even realize that they have made a normal life to continue on their own, in their own opinions, in their own idioms, in their own ideologies to operate as, but there's a faith component that allows you to remind yourself, that allows you to see, what is my fulfillment in life? Why am I even here? When you have those crushing midlife crises, if you will, to say, man, there's something missing. And I'm here to tell you the other way to know if you're growing is by having this relationship. If you know some stuff you could do better, grab that relationship. Hey, God, you know where I am. You know my baby steps. Help me in my baby steps. So by having that relationship with God is another evidence that I'm growing. So if any of these tools are happening within you, just know that you are growing. And if you need to apply these things for 2024, don't wait until January the 1st. Start now. Get your evidence going, and you can see proof of your own list. And guess what? As it comes out of you, other people are going to recognize it. Sometimes before you can even recognize it, it's already been shown to you. Like, oh my God, I see a difference in you. Man, you've grown so much. The way you talk, the way you think, the way you receive things, the way you come back. Or, hey, guess what? You're not even coming back with a comeback. You're not even slapping back, as they say, because I see the evidence of growth. Hey, thank you all. Take care, take charge, and I'll see you again at the top. Much love to you.